And a very good day to all my viewers. It is right now Saturday, January 4th, 2025. It is 4:04 p.m. Eastern Canadian time. And we are here on Laurier Street, or Laurier Avenue. There's one of two entrances to the Laurier Metro station on the orange line of the Montreal Metro system. And we are walking right now. I believe we're walking westward here on Laurier Avenue. I was going to put the gimbal on, but I figured it might be a bit too cold, a bit too windy. Temperature right now, I think it's about minus 10 degrees Celsius. With the wind, it probably feels like minus 15. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep this walking video, but we'll see how long I can record for. And of course, this is the Plateau Mont-Royal or Mont-Royal Plateau region, or Plateau of Mont-Royal, however you want to describe it. And here's Saint Denis Street coming up. And as you can see, we do have some snow falling and some nice winds coming from the west, moving towards the east. And we're walking towards the wind, so it's all good though. That's Canadian winter. Now I think I did a nighttime version of this video in the fall a couple of months ago, and I figured, you know what, it's a nice little snowfall happening today. It's a nice little neighborhood to film a walk in the snow. Kind of has like a majestic touch to it. And I figured, why not come here and do this walk? And that is facing towards the downtown core of Montreal. You can't really see much because of the snow, but that would be facing towards the south. So I think we're supposed to get 2 to 5 centimeters of snow, which I guess you could classify as a light dusting. Nothing really significant, but you know, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like the snow much, but you like looking at the snow rather than walking through the snow, this is probably ideal for you. If you're like me, you like looking at the snow and you like walking through the snow, well, I guess a heavier snowfall would be more suited for you and me. That's kind of people we are. I know a lot of people out there don't like the snow, as I've said in previous videos. Some people might looking at it, some people might enjoy looking at it, some people might enjoy the scenery of it, but they don't like walking in it. Well, I'm part of the camp that I enjoy the scenery of it and I enjoy walking through it. And the more snow, the merrier. There's a large dog over there. There's Henry Julian Street. Oh, looks like is that a truck right now leaving Station 30? Station 30 is just down there. Yeah, looks like a response. I'll zoom into that. Or maybe he's returning. Could be returning back to the station. And if you've noticed in my video, there is a lot of cyclists out even in winter. Something that is really factual about Montreal is we're a big cycling city, especially all year round, meaning not just summer, not just spring, even in winter. You even see people under scooters. And if you dress for it, cycling is a great way to get around, or in that case, going on a scooter. So it's all about how you approach things, you know. If you're hesitant about biking in winter and you think it's too cold, then obviously if you have that mentality, you're not going to want to go out biking in the winter. But if you actually dress up properly and you're smart about it and you're careful, biking in winter is pretty fun. So I think we're coming up to Saint Laurent Boulevard, the next big street crossing. It's a little hard to focus when the wind's against me. I like these fish-themed sewers that you see around. Started popping up over the last few years. So if I had the gimbal right now, there's a chance and a risk that it would freeze, especially with the mechanisms, the gears and that. So sometimes you have to weigh the risk. I don't know what the maximum or minimum temperature is that it's supposed to be used in. I did have it the other day while doing a live stream, and the wind kept blowing on the phone, and the gimbal held up. It wasn't perfect, but I don't really want to take the risk of damaging it. Comes in very handy. Take a quick peek here at Station 30. Then I'll decide which way I'm going to walk. So this is technically the Mile End or Mile End district, which is part of the Plateau. There's Station 30 right there. Interestingly enough, there's actually a fire museum in there. Not sure if it's open or not, what the hours are, but look at the old castle look that this building has. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll wait to cross here for the next green light. Take a look inside here. Looks like one truck's missing. Looks like the pumper truck's missing 230. There's 430 right there, the ladder truck. Some old works of art. And you can see Christmas decorations are still out here. which I do approve of. I know some people have mixed feelings about that. You know, should you put your Christmas lights down, your Christmas decorations down, or should you keep them up a little longer? I say keep them up a little longer. Kind of adds, you know, to the feel of winter, and even though Christmas is over, kind of adds that nice little touch to the season, especially now, you know, when it's snowing out. You have these little Christmas trees here. I'm of the opinion that, you know what, keep it up all the way until maybe March. Or at least the middle of February, you know. Like I said, give the outdoors a little extra charm, you know. And it brightens things up. It kind of adds a bit of cheer. Adds a bit of cheer to the atmosphere. And they don't have to be classified as Christmas lights. I mean, you can always think of them as winter lights or snow season lights. Maybe if you take that approach, it might seem a bit more acceptable. So here's St. Urbang Street. Wait to cross again here. So last walking video I did around here, I think I went down St. Urbang Street, went south. This time we'll keep going on Laurier here, heading westbound. And then we'll decide in a couple of blocks what we're going to do. Maybe head north. Maybe walk all the way to Mont-Royal. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Look at that beautiful moon right now. You can see that right there. Look at the snowflakes. So I'm going to try to do a couple of walking videos today, and I'll take advantage of this snowfall. Get some winter themed walking videos in the bank, so to speak. See what I mean? Like, look at this. This is beautiful. You can't complain too much that this looks ugly, you know? Oh, what do we got down here? Oh, look at this. We got a broken fire truck in the middle of the road. It looks like, is that 230? This might have to be a separate video. Looks like a spare truck. I'll go check that out. Here's Jean-Mont Street, by the way. Yeah, that's truck 2084. I've seen them on the street like that with the cab up. That's how they access the engine, but I haven't seen one like that in a while in the middle of the street. Alright, we'll go check it out, see if we can see anything interesting. And I'll resume the walking video after. It's always makes for an interesting bit of content. Yeah, I definitely had to get that thing on video. So we'll continue our walking video here as we were doing. So this is Park Avenue, Avenue du Parc, and there is the 51 route, which serves, as the name says on there, Outremont Petit, but also goes on Laurier, which is the street we're on now. In fact, if we keep walking this way, we would eventually get to the Outremont Petit Metro station. But we'll save that for another day. So again, this is facing towards the south, and we are walking westbound. So the snow is tapered off a bit here. Maybe walk another couple of blocks in this direction, and then we'll see where we decide to go. A lot of different shops around here, clothing shops, bookshops. And over here, we're going to be coming up to the next street, which is Hutchinson. This is also a very Portuguese part of Montreal. Maybe we'll go down Hutchinson, check that out. So Hutchison Street, I should say, not Hutchinson, Hutchinson. There it is, right there, the street. And of course, there's a story behind every street name, right? Not just in Montreal, but wherever you are, whatever city. Yeah. There's some pink and purple balloons. Alright, we'll cross here. Doesn't look like we have much street to go down. Maybe we'll walk down this little section of Hutchinson and maybe turn right on the next block here coming up. See what street that is. And when I do walking videos, unless it's a theme of only walking down one main street, if I'm walking through a certain area or neighborhood, I do like to take the side streets occasionally, because you never know what you're going to see. And in fact, I think I'm even going to take the laneway here. Why not? Montreal is very famous for its laneways, alleyways. That's interesting, eh? There's a window facing the back alleyway. So yeah, mainly the Plateau Mont-Royal, where we are right now, and southwest Montreal. Very well known for their alleyways. You'll see a lot of old paintings and pictures of just that. Some nice Christmas lights here up as well. Or, as I mentioned, if you want to call them winter lights. So maybe walk for another few minutes, because I do want to give the phone a bit of a rest. As you may or may not know, when it comes to the cold, electronics tend to drain faster. In fact, now we're in Outremont. How can I tell? Well, the style of lights, the green in that old style. And in fact, you can see even the street signs have changed. They're now oval. Which means we are in Outremont. There's Corbus Street. I do like the style of street signs in Outremont. Rather interesting oval shape. And this is St. Joseph Street, by the way, coming up. There's an old style house. You can appreciate just how old some of the architecture is in these areas. Look at this. Maybe walk another block or so and then I'll wrap it up. Yeah, so this is all Outremont. This whole area goes all the way west of here. Outremont is more or less just north of Mont-Royal, the actual Mount Royal. So, very old neighborhood. Sort of like Westmount. Westmount's sort of southwest of Mount Royal. Outremont would be north of Mount Royal to an extent. Maybe we'll wrap it up at this building here. It's like some kind of church. Might be a good way to end the video. Give the phone a bit of a break. And then charge it up and yeah, maybe do another walking video later on. Gotta love the architecture around here. So this is, well, it says it's a cathedral of some sort. Yeah, probably some kind of European church. So anyways, that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching, and as always, more videos to come. See y'all soon.